Good evening and welcome to live basketball versus McCook. The boys varsity game is getting ready to play here. We will go over our starters here just in a few seconds, right after the national anthem that I believe will be taking place in just a few seconds. So if you guys would stick with us, we'll be back with you shortly. All right, that is number 11, Humphrey from the three, no good. Number 1, Trey Stevens grabs a hold of it for Gothenburg. Passing it to number 2, Cooper Kane. To Rickardson, to Stevens, and to number 10, Bronson Long, who gives it to Carson Rhodes. Carson Rhodes too long, and back to Rhodes, who goes up for two, no good. Long tries to recover it, gets taken by number 11, Humphrey, and number 11, Humphrey trying to find somebody. He finds number 35, however, Gothenburg takes it. Number 2, Cooper Kane has it. And it'll be out of bounds on McCook. And number 2, Cooper Kane passing it in there to number 23, Carson Rhodes. Rhodes giving it to Rickertson. Rickertson back to Rhodes. Rhodes to Long. Long goes up for 2. No good. Number 5, Duggar takes it for McCook. Number 11, Humphrey has it. Back to number 10, Gillen. And number 1, Stevens has it. Rhodes takes it. Gives it to Trey Stevens, who goes for 2. Not quite. Number 5, Duggar grabs it for McCook, giving it to Gillen. However, hitting one of our cheerleaders, Chase Haruza. It'll be called out of bounds. Cooper Kane to start with it now. Maddox Rickertson checking out. Checking in for him is Kai Jorgensen, number 44. Cooper Kane to start with the ball, passing it into number 1, Trey Stevens. Stevens passing it to Cooper Kane. Kane to Jorgensen, back to Stevens. Stevens finds number 10, Bronson Long, who gives it to Cooper Kane. Back to Carson Rhodes from the 3. Not quite. Bronson Long grabs a hold of it for Gothenburg, giving it to Cooper Kane. Cooper Kane's going to drive forward, knocking someone over. Foul will be called on Gothenburg. That'll be number 2, Cooper Kane, his first of the night. Number 5, Duggar to start with the ball. Passes it into number 11, Humphrey. Humphrey to Duggar. Duggar back to Humphrey. Humphrey from the 3. No good. Going to be taken possession by Cooper Kane, number 2. Bronson Long goes up for 2. Not quite. Carson Rhodes takes it. Will he be able to cover it? No. Out of bounds on McCook. All right, checking in is Workmeister for number 4, Capel. Bronson Long has it. He's going to go up for 2. No good. It's going to be taken by Duggar. Duggar passing it to Humphrey. Humphrey almost tripping Carson Rhodes up there. Gives it to number 35, Hegwood. Back to Workmeister, who goes up for 2, and it is good. First points on the board is McCook, 0-2. Cooper Kane has it now. Gives it to Carson Rhodes. Rhodes trying to find somebody. Finds Stevens. Stevens goes up for 2. No good. Humphrey grabs it for McCook. And he makes 2 points for McCook. 0-4. Trey Stevens has it. Got passed into him by Cooper Kane. All right, Bronson Long now has it, passing it to Trey Stevens, who in change is looking for somebody, gives it back to Long. Long giving it to Kane. Kane trying to find somebody, gives it back to Stevens. Stevens gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes goes up for 2, no good. Number 5, Duggar takes it back from McCook, passing it forward to Humphrey. Giving it to number 35, Hegwood. To Workmeister, who goes up for 2, no good. Recovered by number 44, Kai Jorgensen. Cooper Kane has it now, passing it to Trey Stevens. Stevens giving it back to Kane. Back to Long and to Carson Rhodes. Rhodes giving it back to Long, across to Jorgensen, who goes from the 3. Not quite, and it'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg. All right, Trey Stevens and Cooper Kane checking out. Checking in for them are Maddox Rickertson and Trey Rossell. Duggar passing it into Humphrey there. Humphrey back to Duggar. And it'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg. To start with the ball is going to be number 10, Gillen. All right, we got Capel checking back in for Workmeister. All right, number 4, Capel goes up for 2, and it is good, 0-6. McCook gaining quite a lead on Gothenburg here. Long has the ball now. Long trying to find somebody. He finds Carson Rhodes. And McCook takes back the ball. Number 35, Hegwood has it. Gives it to number 11, Humphrey. Humphrey back to Hegwood. Hegwood to Humphrey. Back to Hegwood. Back to Humphrey. And the 3 is good for Humphrey, number 11. And a timeout will be called, folks.
Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
All right, Trey Stevens passing it into Cooper Kane, gets it returned back to him. Stevens gives it back to Kane. Kane to number 24, Trey Rossell. To Rickardson, to Stevens. Stevens to Rossell. Rossell goes up for 2 and tumbles. And a foul will be called on Gothenburg. 0-9 is the score. Getting a little far away from us, but we hopefully will be able to make it back. All right, Humphrey has it now. Giving it to number 10, Gillen. To number 5, Duggar. Number 20 has it, Wilson. Humphrey from the 3. No good. Wilson passing there to Duggar from the 3. No good. Gillen has it. He's going to go for 2. No good again. Trey Rossell gets it for Gothenburg. Cooper Kane now having it. Passing it to number 20, Bennett Geiken. Giving it to number 1, Trey Stevens. Back to Rossell. All right, Stevens going to be trying to find somebody. Finds Maddox Rickardson. To Cooper Kane. To Bennett Geiken. And to Rossell. Rossell to Kane. And to Bennett Geiken, who goes from the 3. No good. Number 4, Capel taking it. Number 11, Humphrey passing it to Gillen, who goes up for 2 more. 0-11, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, Cooper Kane now having the ball. All right, number 1, Trey Stevens passing it to Rickardson. Rickardson back to Stevens. And to Bennett Geiken, who gets it stolen from Duggar. Capel has it now. He's going to try and go for 2. And I believe it'll be called out of bounds. A foul, excuse me, called on Cooper Kane. And a timeout is called.
Peacock's Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
All right, coming back from that. Cooper Kane has the ball now, giving it to number 20, Bennett Geiken, then to Trey Stevens. Stevens back to Maddox Rickardson, giving it to Rossell, and there's a foul called on Gothenburg, I believe. Not a good start at all for Gothenburg heading into the second quarter. Humphrey passing it into number 35, Hegwood. Hegwood trying to find somebody. Finds Humphrey. Gives it back to Hegwood. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey from the 3. And it's good again. 0-14. Humphrey is really good at making threes. Cooper Kane, number 2, has the ball now for Gothenburg. Giving it to Rickardson. And to Trey Stevens, who gives it to Cooper Kane. Rossell trying to find somebody, giving it to Geiken. Geiken attempted to go for 2, however, a foul is called on number 10. That'll be Gillen. Geiken to make some free throws, hopefully getting us on the scoreboard here. And Gothenburg is on the board, 1-14. And missing the second one. Bennett Geiken takes back the ball, giving it to Cooper Kane, who goes from the 3. And he makes the 3 pretty nonchalantly, too, I'll add. 4-14. Hegwood taking the ball, giving it to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Hegwood. And to Gillen, who goes from the 3. No good. Out of bounds on McCook. All right. Cooper Kane has the ball now. Passing it to Rossell. Rossell too long and out of the hands of Cooper Kane. Hegwood gets it back, giving it to Humphrey. Humphrey driving forward, gives it to Gillen. Gillen's going to go up for 2, and it is good. 4-16. And that will be out of bounds. And a timeout is called on Gothenburg.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
All right. We have number 5, Duggar, giving it to Humphrey from the 3, and it is good. All right, Trey Stevens passing it in, giving it to Cooper Kane, back to Stevens. Stevens to number 10, Long, and it gets stolen from us. Capel going across. He's going to try and go up for 2, I believe. Giving it to Duggar. Humphrey from the 3 again, no good. Still inbounds, and number 4, Capel, gets 2 more. All right, Bronson Long to take the ball now. Going to be giving it to Cooper Kane, who goes up for 2. And it is good. 6-21. All right. Number 5, Duggar, having the ball again. And Gothenburg getting it back there, giving it to Bronson Long, number 10. He's going to drive forward. No good. And number 11 now has it. That's Humphrey. And Humphrey losing it there to one of his teammates. However, Long gets it back. And a foul is called on Gothenburg, number 1. And that'll be Trey Stevens. That's his first. All right, he makes the first one. See if he can make the first one again. That's Capel shooting for some free throws right now. And no good on the second one. Carson Rhodes grabs it for Gothenburg, passing it all the way across the court to Trey Stevens. Carson Stevens from the 3, and it is good. 9-22. Gothenburg trying to narrow down that big gap. Gothenburg takes the ball back again. Cooper Kane has it now, giving it to Rhodes. Rhodes to number 11, Maddox Rickardson, back to number 1, Trey Stevens. And Jorgensen giving it to number 1, Trey Stevens. And the fight for the ball. Number 20, Wilson gets 2 more for McCook, 9-24. Rhodes passing it to Stevens. Stevens trying to find where he can go with the ball, gives it to Cooper Kane. Kane goes up for 2, and it is good, and a foul is called on McCook. That is called on number 35, Hegwood, for a push. Number 55, Workmeister, going to be checking in for Capel. And number 21, Nichols, is checking in. Cooper Kane, I believe, will get 2. Making the first one, and I believe that's the only one he'll get. All right, Bronson Long is back on the court, checking in for Cooper Kane. All right. Hegwood passing it in to Duggar. Duggar passing it, attempted to pass it to Hegwood. However, Carson Rhodes took it, gave 2 more points for Gothenburg, 14-24. Only a 10-point lead now. Gothenburg is off to a little bit of a better start there. A timeout has been called.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, passing it is Hegwood. Clear across court to Capel, number 4. Back to number 10, Gillen. Gillen's going to try and drive forward. Passing it to number 5, Duggar. McCook keeping very good control of the ball tonight. Giving it to number 35, Hegwood. Hegwood to number 11. And that was Capel who went up. However, it was no good. All right, we got Trey Stevens that has it right now. Gives it to number 11, Maddox Rickardson. And number 5, Duggar takes back the ball. Capel goes up for 2. No good. Attempted dunk was there. However, he could not quite get there. And Hegwood couldn't get 2 points either. So Kai Jorgensen takes back the ball for Gothenburg, giving it to number 23, Carson Rhodes, giving it to Trey Stevens, number 1. And Trey Stevens goes up for 2. No good. Will he be able to get it back? He does get it back, giving it to Maddox Rickardson, who's going to try and go from the 3. Nope, passes it to Carson Rhodes. Carson Rhodes passing it to number 44, Jorgensen, to Rickardson, to Stevens. Stevens passing it to Rickardson. Rickardson back to Stevens. Stevens to Jorgensen and to Carson Rhodes. Carson Rhodes trying to point where the ball needs to go. Back to Rickardson, back to Rhodes, forward to Jorgensen, and losing it to McCook. Gothenburg getting it right back. Bronson Long from the 3. Not quite. And Trey Stevens giving it to himself there, losing it to number 5, Duggar. Duggar goes up for 2, and it is good. 14-26. Carson Rhodes passing it in. Driving down the court. Giving it forward to Bronson Long, who goes up for 2. However, a foul is called. All right, that was called on Humphrey. Bronson Long to take some free throws here. Didn't make the first one. Hopefully he can make the second one. Carson Rhodes, Kai Jorgensen, and Trey Stevens checking out. Cooper Kane, Bennett Geiken, and Rossell check in. Bronson Long making the second one, 15-26. All right, number 5, Duggar has it now. Passing it forward to number 55, Workmeister, who loses it to number 10, Bronson Long. Gothenburg takes back the ball. Number 2, Cooper Kane has it. Passing it to number 10, Bronson Long, giving it to Trey Rossell, who's going to go up for 2. However, he falls. And McCook will get the ball. All right, we have number 35, Hegwood, who has the ball. All right, we have number 20, Wilson, who's trying to figure out where he wants to head next. Giving it to Humphrey, who goes for a three. No good. And Trey Rossell taking back the ball. He's going to attempt to go for two, and he got the two. 17-26. And that's the end of our first half, folks. Score of 17-26. Still pretty much anyone's game, so don't head anywhere yet. I would just like to take the time to point out the businesses that are slowly spinning around at the bottom right-hand corner of your guys' screen. That is called an image carousel. And what that is that advertises for the businesses that support this program so that you guys can watch this for free wherever you guys would like to. So if you would please thank all those businesses, again, that are spinning in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. The next time you're out of that business, say, hey, thanks for supporting the broadcasting class at Gothenburg so that you guys can get this entertainment for free. And the ones that pay a little bit extra are the ones that you see a live either 30-second or 15-second commercial. So if you would thank them again as well. Thanks for joining us. Don't head out anywhere. I'm going to play a couple more ads, and then you will see our promo video again at the beginning. A lot of good information there, and then we'll be back in about 9 minutes.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
Hecox Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
Whether you're rushing to a ball game, managing a business, or juggling work and school, we at Flatwater Bank understand that life can get chaotic. Our mobile app lessens the stress of maintaining your finances and makes a trip to the bank one less thing to worry about. Use it to deposit checks, pay bills, track your balance, instantly pay friends, and so much more. Download our mobile app to access the branch that never closes.
Pinpoint is Gothenburg's #1 provider for home and business communication services. Pinpoint has the only all-fiber network in Gothenburg, with a local office for convenient access. Their hometown technicians and customer care team are always available and happy to assist you with all of your needs. Offering internet service with speeds up to 1 gig, Pinpoint is helping Gothenburg develop new innovation opportunities and e-commerce expansion. Call or stop by to get Pinpoint service today.
All right, we are back, or I am back at least. Hegwood passing it into number 4, Capel, who's going to try and go for 2. No good. Number 10, Gillen does go up for 2, and it is good. 17-28. All right, we got Bronson Long going to be passing it to Carson Rhodes. Carson finding Maddox Rickardson. Giving it to Bronson Long, who there gives it to Cooper Kane, who goes up for 2, and it is good as well. 19-28. All right, Gillen losing it to Gothenburg. Number 11, Maddox Rickardson. Passing it to Trey Stevens, and he'll be out of bounds. Never mind, it won't. Humphrey saving it, and Duggar losing it to Gothenburg. Number 1, Trey Stevens tried to make 2 there. No good. Capel giving it to number 10. That was Gillen, who made 2 more for McCook. All right, we got number 11. Maddox Rickardson passing it to Stevens. Giving it to Cooper Kane. And Kane to Long, who goes up for 2. No good. Number 35, Hegwood taking it back. for McCook. Number 10, Gillen has it now, giving it to number 5, Duggar. And Duggar giving it to number 10, Gillen, who doesn't make the 3. Air ball, giving it to number 2, Cooper Kane. Kane giving it to Carson Rhodes. Rhodes to number 11, Maddox Rickardson, who goes from the 3. Not quite. Number 11 on McCook's side. Humphrey takes it back, though. Giving it forward to 4, Capel. He goes up for 2 and makes 2 more for McCook. 19-32. All right, Cooper Kane passes it to Stevens. Back to number 10, Long, who passes it forward a little too powerful there for Maddox Rickardson to keep a hold of it. All right, number 55, Workmeister. Getting some points there. Number 24, Trey Rossell has it now, giving it to Trey Stevens, number 1. Stevens giving it to number 44, Jorgensen. And attempted to give it to Rickardson there, but it didn't really go to him. And that was number 20, Wilson, getting 2 more points for McCook, 19-36. Rossell running down the court, trying to find somebody, getting blocked there a little bit, and Duggar takes back the ball, and a travel will be called. All right, Rickardson going to be passing it in here. Passes it in to Trey Rossell. Rossell looking for someone here. Driving forward himself. Passing it across to Carson Rhodes, who goes up for 3. No good. Going to be grabbed by Duggar from McCook. And Hegwood losing the ball out of bounds. However, McCook will still get the ball. I believe it went off of Maddox Rickardson's pink shoes. All right, Cooper Kane, Bronson Long, and Bennett Geiken are all checking in. All right, number 5, Duggar has it now. Passes it to Humphrey. And then Humphrey to number 4, Capel. And then number 11, Humphrey has it again, giving it to 21, Nichols. Workmeister going up for 2, no good. Cooper Kane takes back the ball. Cooper Kane giving it to Bennett Geiken, no good. Nichols takes the ball back for the Bison. All right, Humphrey has the ball. Now he goes for 3, and it is good. 19-39. Humphrey found his sweet spot there on the left side of the 3-point line. All right, number 2, Kane has it now. Geiken giving it to Rossell. Rossell to Kane. Kane to Bronson Long. And Long making 2 points for Gothenburg. All right, Bronson Long going to be making some free throws, hopefully here. Making the first one. There we are. That's all we needed. Number 5, Duggar, gets the ball, passing it in to Humphrey. Humphrey trying to find somebody. He finds number 10, Gillen. And Duggar gets it back, almost losing there to Gothenburg. Passing it forward to Humphrey. Humphrey to number 5, Duggar, and to Nichols. Nichols back to Gillen. Gillen trying to find somebody. He finds number 5, Duggar. Giving it to number 21, Nichols, and then to number 11, Humphrey. Capel from the 3. No good. Going to be recovered by number 2, Cooper Kane. Cooper Kane going up for 2, and it is good. 24-39. All right, Capel has the ball. He goes up for 2. No good. Going to be recovered by Bennett Geiken. Passing it to Cooper Kane. Kane knocking somebody over. Goes up for 2, and he gets 2 more. And a timeout is called. All right, coming back from that, Duggar passing it in to Hegwood. Hegwood almost losing the ball there and falling and all. Passing it to Duggar. Capel losing it and getting it back and scoring 2 more. 26-41. Rossell passing it to Cooper Kane. And that will be a foul called on number 10, I believe. Excuse me, 32. All right, we do have Hegwood going to be passing it in here. Passing it to Wilson. Back to Hegwood. Forward to Humphrey. Humphrey running forward. Goes up for 2 more. No good. That'll be called on Trey Rossell. Kai Jorgensen. 44, not 24. My bad. Didn't make the first one. This is Humphrey taking free throws. We'll see if he can make the second one. And he makes the second one. Number 1, Trey Stevens taking it back, passing it into number 10, Bronson Long. Back to Stevens. Clock dwindling down. All right, Jorgensen has it, passing it to Maddox Rickardson. Then back to Long. Long to Rhodes. Rhodes almost losing it out of bounds, giving it to Stevens. Stevens knocking someone over. Turns around, goes for 2, no good. Wilson grabs hold of it. .24 seconds left. And Capel taking it back there, no good. Stevens has it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. See if he can beat the buzzer. Not quite. And a foul was just there called on number 1, Trey Stevens. All right, that is our score heading out of the third quarter, 26-42. Again, thank you for joining us, and we hope you stay with us for the fourth quarter.
Gothenburg Health believes in providing exceptional medical services close to home. That means going beyond for the people in our communities. You and your family have access to modern care at Gothenburg Health. Physicians, specialists, equipment, and technology. It's part of our commitment to stay well ahead of your needs at Gothenburg Health. You can see our commitment in our state-of-the-art surgical wing, new patient wing, medically integrated YMCA, and most importantly, in our amazing team who is Gothenburg Health. Learn more at gothenburghealth.org.
Hecox Dentistry, located at 1014 Lake Avenue in Gothenburg, has provided over 105 years of trusted dental service to the local area. 4 generations of family and dental care gives them an experienced advantage that you won't find anywhere else. They combine personalized, compassionate care with exceptional service in a state-of-the-art facility. They're always accepting new patients and look forward to providing the dentistry you, your family, and friends deserve. Learn more at hecoxdentistry.com.
All right, Maddox Rickerson passing it in there. Carson Rhodes has it. Maddox Rickerson taking it back, giving it to Kai Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Trey Stevens. Stevens to Maddox Rickerson. Then Rickerson to Long. Back to Rickerson. Rickerson's going to go up for 2, knocking someone over, taking a little tumble quiet himself. All right, passing it in, is number 5, Duggar on McCook's side. Passing it in to number 35, Hegwood. Back to Duggar, and that'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg. McCook having the ball now. Passing it in was Humphrey, passing it in to Duggar. Duggar giving it to number 10, Gillen. Gillen's going to go up for 2, and it is good, 26-44. Rickerson having the ball now. Gives it to number 23, Rhodes. Rhodes to number 10, Bronson Long. Long goes up, knocking someone over as well. Lots of people are tumbling today. And a foul is called on number 35. That's his second of the night, Hegwood. Missing the first one. We will see if he gets the second one. And he missed it as well. Carson Rhodes getting 2, however, for Gothenburg. 28-44. Wilson has it now. Going to run down the court, giving it to number 11, Humphrey from the 3, and it is good. 28-47. All right, Trey Stevens passing it to number 10, Long. Back to Rickerson, who goes for 2, and it is swiped away from him. Gothenburg to get the ball. All right. Rickerson has it back, giving it to Trey Stevens. Back to Rickerson. Rickerson to Long. Then Long back to Rickerson. Rickerson giving it to number 20, Geiken. And number 20, Wilson gets it for McCook. Giving it to Duggar. And it will be called Gothenburg's ball. It was out of bounds on McCook. All right, passing it in is going to be Cooper Kane. Going to be passing it in to number 24. All right, Long has it, passing it back to Rossell. Rossell giving it to number 2, Cooper Kane, who goes up for 2, and he gets 2. 30-47 is the score now. Wilson has it. Wilson passing it forward to Geiken, and Long takes it back. Giving it to number 24, Rossell, and it'll be out of bounds. All right, number 5, Duggar passing it to number 13, Wilson. Passing it to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Wilson. Wilson from the 3. No good. And the ball will be given to Gothenburg. And Rossell has the ball now. And losing it again to himself there, it appeared. Rossell passing it forward to Long. Long goes up for 2. No good. Going to be taken by Capel. And Humphrey has it now. He's going to go for 3. Not quite. Gillen taking it back. Going to fight for the ball. Jump ball. Gillen to pass it in here. All right. Humphrey passing it there to Capel, and there is a push called on number 20. That'll be Bennett Geiken, his first. And number 10, Gillen passing it in again, giving it to Capel. Capel fighting for the ball there. Foul going to be called on McCook. Gothenburg will get the ball. Number 2, Cooper Kane to take it. Passing it in to Trey Rossell. Back to Kane. And giving it to Rhodes. Kane goes back forward. Giving it back to Rhodes. Rhodes to Rossell. Rossell giving it back to Rhodes. Rhodes goes for the 3. No good. Saved in by Cooper Kane. Rhodes trying to give it back to Cooper Kane. It'll be out of bounds. Gothenburg to get the ball. All right, checking in. We got Braden Anderson, Kai Jorgensen, Trey Stevens, Maddox Jurgensen, and Lucan Most. All right, Lucan Most has the ball, passing it to Stevens. Stevens goes up for 2, no good. He gets it again, goes up for 2, no good. He's going to go up a 3rd time, also no good. And the foul is called. He'll get 2. 2 free throws, that is. Hopefully getting us 2 points. Making the first one. And missing the second one. Number 5, Duggar grabs a hold of it for McCook. Giving it to Gillen. Gillen trying to find an open slot here. Gives it to Humphrey. Humphrey thinking about going for a three again. Losing the ball there to Stevens. Gets it back. And back to Duggar. Duggar to number 10, Gillen. Gillen goes up. And it's good. All right, number 1, Stevens has it, giving it to Anderson. Anderson back to Stevens and to Rickardson. Rickardson back to Stevens and to Most. Most driving forward. He goes up for 2, no good, giving it to Gillen. All right, Gillen has it now. And Duggar goes for the 3, and it's good. All right, Stevens passing it to Rickardson. And Stevens losing it to himself there, kind of heading off of his toe. Gets it back. Most has it now. Gives it to Braden Anderson. Anderson driving forward, goes up for 2, no good, and a foul is called on McCook. That's called on number 20, Wilson, his first. Braden Anderson to make some free throws here, hopefully. Missing the first. Hope that he can make the second. All right, we got Connor McCoy, Bennett Geiken, and Tucker Keith checking in. All right, Anderson hopefully to make the second one here. Makes the second one, 32-52. All right, Wilson has it now. And it'll be out of bounds. Nichols to start with it. Passes it in to number 13, Wilson. And that was Workmeister. However, Gothenburg will get the ball. Number 14, Lucan Most to start with it now. All right, Lucan Most passing it into McCoy. McCoy passing it to Anderson. Anderson giving it to Keith. Keith to McCoy. McCoy to Keith. Keith going to try and get the ball back. Jump ball is called. 1 minute, 14 seconds left on the clock. 32-52 is our score. All right, number 13, Wilson has it. Giving it to number 30. 30 is... We do not have a 30 on my roster. I apologize. All right, Braden Anderson takes it. Giving it to Lucan Most. Most fighting for the ball here. And number 30 for McCook takes it back. Number 13, Wilson has it. Now 23. Nichols taking possession of the ball, trying to get around Most here. Gives it to number 23, passing it and losing it and getting it back, I think. And losing it again. Lucan Most takes it, giving it to Connor McCoy, and I think he'll lose it again to McCook there. 14-13 seconds left. I believe that it is going to be a Swede loss. Giving it to Nichols. Nichols just going to stand there for the next seconds. And our final score is 32-52. I want to thank all of you people for joining me. My name is Trevor Gallus. I hope you enjoyed hearing me announce. I appreciate doing it, and I appreciate seeing all of you join and listen in. There was a total of around 55 of you tonight, so thank you guys all for making this worthwhile. We appreciate you. We'll be back next week.